It's Temple Talk on the Season 4 finale. Star of TLC's Girl Starter and founder of Rungh Cosmetics, Temple student Neha Raman. Also, celebrate Sean's birthday and Rachel's final episode. Meet your hosts, Sean Gnitzcavich, Rachel Keller, Justin Obendorfer, and Morgan Kolakowski. Also with Kylie Winkler and Ashley Flowers. From Studio One at Temple University, this is Temple Talk.
Let's do this! Welcome back to Temple Talk. We are back today with our Season 4 finale and my last episode ever. It is so hard to believe that time is already over and the season is already coming to an end. What were your favorite parts? I know mine. Hosting with all of you.
I don't know.
Our little sessions in the studio too before we go on.
Right.
Yeah, I
Our
like right
Snapchats.
after the episode.
Right.
Yeah.
We all get in our mood.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
You know,
definitely.
that's the most fun part.
The pre-episode is almost as important as the episode itself, you know?
Right?
Getting
It
hyped.
gets us
Getting
I know
excited.
Justin's running around screaming, getting everybody stoked.
I'm just a maniac in the studio.
Oh yeah, that's what happened to your
Even with
shoulder,
one
right?
arm.
I got excited. Sean's birthday.
Right,
so,
it is
I mean,
Sean's birthday
is.
today.
This
Let's
is
give him a
actually
round of
all-
applause for
all-
that.
Yeah,
He's 21 years old. Yes, it's actually today.
Yes,
what'd
I
you
am
do today?
21. Oh, what did I? Well, me
Keep
and
it
Justin
G
had
rated.
a very G-rated night last night. So today I've been just
did.
kind of relaxing, watching some Louis C.K. You know,
Okay.
soaking in the age.
Nice. Wait till you
Oh,
get
yeah.
22. You feel super old.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I'm
why am I
still
even here
19
still?
over here, you know.
Oh my gosh, the baby of the group.
It's okay.
All right, now let's see what's happening in the entertainment world, my favorite world. This weekend marked the end of the Coachella Music Festival. Lady Gaga headlined this year's festival as a replacement for Queen Bee, who is due to give birth to her twins very soon. With less than a month left until summer music festivals, Ultra, Hangout Fest, and Firefly are some of the festival season favorites. You should definitely put that on your bucket list, but what festivals are you guys looking forward to this summer?
Well, you know, I don't know about festivals, but I definitely want to catch some Pearl Jam. I'll tell you that. I've been dying to see
The
Pearl
band,
Jam.
right?
Oh, they
Yes,
should.
the
Okay.
band. I don't know, man.
That'd be awesome.
But I don't know.
Eddie Vedder
You never
just-
have enough Pearl Jam.
Right.
you know?
Right.
I'm like not the festival type. Like
Really?
I really want to go to Coachella, but like I don't know the concerts and stuff where I'm like on the floor and like people are right next to me, people are sweaty. Like there's always everyone's so angry
Right.
because they're trying to get to the front.
Yeah.
And when I went to Made in America 2 years ago, it was the worst experience. Like people were fighting, people
yeah.
were just like picking fights. A girl like grabbed my hair as I'm walking by. So I prefer to have like a seat at a concert and like stand, you know, be afar,
Yeah.
have my own
Yeah.
space. So I think I'm gonna go to Chainsmokers
Nice, in June, right?
in June.
Yeah.
And then Chance is going to Maryland in June. So I might go
Nice.
that one.
This is good. I saw him at Made
Yeah.
in America this past year, but I'm
Right.
with you on this one. Like
Yeah.
trying to move through the crowds at festivals and stuff can just be a nightmare. And
Yeah.
also, you have to leave the concert early if you want to go see somebody else that's playing at the
Mm-hmm.
same time. So I really don't like
wanna
that
get the
aspect
seats,
of it.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd way rather prefer to go to like a single concert. Like Kendrick Lamar is coming this summer, so I'm thinking about going to that.
Yeah, definitely. I agree
like-
with Morgan now. Definitely.
Right.
I went to
I'm-
Made in America and I waited in like the front row. Like I was like the third row to see Rihanna. I waited for 5 hours.
Oh my
I didn't
gosh.
eat. I didn't drink any water. And you can imagine what happened to me by like the end of the song. Kiss It Better was playing. That's my favorite song. And I couldn't even make it to that point.
Yeah, you don't enjoy it.
I know.
It's like you
It
get
just
so
gets
hyped and then
it's
it's
hot
like
and
Right.
it's like too many people. But I'm looking forward to the Roots picnic.
Oh yeah,
That's
Roots,
coming up.
that is
Yeah.
a big one.
Definitely
Scene
Solange,
2.0,
a lot of people.
classic.
That's a
and
Philly
Lil
favorite.
Weezy too.
Yes.
Lil Weezy. All hell Weezy.
I didn't know you were about that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, well, before we hit the summer, we have to get through prom season. Well, not me because I'm old, but I'm sure you all remember your prom nights very well, but it may not be as memorable as this kid's after being rejected by his first choice. A California high schooler reached out to Kylie Jenner, who unexpectedly showed up as his date. This was a memorable night for the team, but also for Kylie, who revealed it was actually her first prom due to being homeschooled. So if you could go back to your prom, who would you take, or what was like your favorite part about your prom?
Okay. I have like mixed feelings. Okay, prom is like so hyped up in high school. Well, at least like in my high school, it was like a huge deal.
Yeah.
And then you get like, I love getting all dressed up. You get pictures, you go with the date, like, you know, it's really cool. But at the end of the night, I'm like, that was it. Like, it was all this hype. So like, I don't really know if I would have won. I went to 5 proms. So that was a lot. Yeah, and so I don't want to go back to prom. I've had my fun, but promposals are fun.
That is my favorite. That's what I was gonna say.
I like some people spend like some days like these kids spend thousands of dollars on a promposal.
Right.
I mean, mine was real cute. Like it was like a cute little thing. Didn't spend too much money. Got a pair of sneakers out of it.
Ooh,
It was nice. I know.
Yeah, I wish I got a gift.
The celebrity I would take is Zac Efron.
Ooh.
High School Musical.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I never.
Zac Efron, his abs. Can you imagine what he would look like in a suit?
Oh, exactly.
I'm trying
and
to
as your
picture it right
date,
now.
I would love those pictures. Post that.
I know.
See, it's funny that you brought up Rihanna because I have a massive crush on her, and I would
I
absolutely
feel like
bring
Rihanna's taller
her.
than you, though.
I do have a crush on a lot of people.
I feel like every show he's like, I have this huge crush.
It changes. It's like weekly.
you're
Yeah,
okay.
it's whoever I see on social media. I'm like, wow. Who would you take, Sean?
Well, I was gonna take Kylie and Kendall. Me and Wyatt James Tosco, my best friend, were gonna ask them to go, and I was gonna go for Kylie
one?
because you know
Okay.
I feel like I'm like the less mature of the group, so I kind of gotta go with the younger one. And I feel like me and Kylie, we would have clicked. I still kick myself for not doing it, but I do agree with the promposals. Love the promposal.
fun.
For me, I remember the first time, but for junior prom, I had a quesadilla. I brought this nice woman out to a,
not surprised.
and I had him say prom and sour cream on it. So that was a very tasty
Than the
promposal.
pizza. You know, a lot of people do the prom on the pizza.
Oh, yeah.
You went with a quesadilla.
Oh yeah, sour.
Right.
Because she didn't like the sour creams,
True.
but she took me regardless.
Oh, good.
And the second one, I brought this girl all the way to the woods next to a nice waterfall. I had my guitar waiting, and bam. I mean,
You serenaded her?
Yeah, right off the feet. She was like, "Oh my God, just take me to prom right now." And I was like, "Well, you're going."
My prom dress was like $450, and I wore it one time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's still sitting in my closet, worn once. And I remember I was just acting a fool at prom. Like, you know how they filmed the whole night?
Yeah.
Of course, of course my face was in the camera like this, like, it's prom! Yeah, it's prom! And like I look back on those videos and I was like 18 and I'm like, oh geez.
You got
Of course.
so excited.
Yeah,
But the
I was too
dresses, oh my God, they're so expensive for one night. My mom's out there and she'll agree. That was not, she was so mad at me. My grandfather used to be like, can't you just like wear them more than once? I'm like, no.
No, you
No.
can't.
Really?
Why is it
can't.
a one-time deal?
Because it's like one night, it's big, you know?
Yeah.
If you wore the dress
You
that
gotta
you wore
retire
last
it.
year.
Like the numbers, you know?
I know.
Yeah, it's
You
gotta-
could
gotta
borrow
retire
friends,
it.
but you
True.
can't redo a dress for prom.
Ever.
No way.
And people told me don't wear white,
Big
but
no-no.
of course I wore
Oh,
white.
I wore
like,
white the last
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
You don't play by the rules.
Right. I'm gonna wear white if I want to, right?
Exactly.
But speaking of high school, Netflix's new original series, 13 Reasons Why, has been causing a lot of controversy on its portrayal of real-life issues many high schoolers face today. The series is based on a novel by Jay Asher and follows the story of Hannah Baker, a high school student who commits suicide. Many say the series glorifies teen suicide, while others say the show spreads awareness of mental illnesses. So how do you guys feel about this series?
So like, I wanted to check out the series really bad. I saw it on Netflix. I'm a big Netflix watcher.
Yeah.
by the way.
Who isn't? College student isn't.
Right.
And I saw it pop up, and I read all these things online about it, and I was like a little bit scared to start getting into it because I was like, what is this going to be about? You know, all this stuff that's gotten a lot of flack in the media. So I got into it, and I started watching it. And, you know, it's very interesting, and I think it brings awareness to suicide in general, but I can see how people would be upset with the show because, like, you know, there's no parental controls on Netflix, so any kid can go in there, and you know, I don't think we should be teaching young kids, that's a way out or
Right.
something like that. Like, but I mean, it is an interesting show, and you're gonna find stuff like that all over. So I mean, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
I watched all of them. I
Okay.
watched them real quick. But the thing is, I think the whole point of the show was to bring awareness to the whole problem and everything, and that's exactly what it does. Every single person I know has been watching it.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's talking about it, and I think it's okay to, you have your choice. Do you want to watch it or don't you want to watch it?
Right.
If it's going to bring bad thoughts to you and things like that, then I totally respect not watching it. But I also think that it's good because people are becoming more aware of it, and a lot of people can relate to it. You watch it and you're like, maybe I said something bad about someone once, and who knows the effect that it could have. It kind of like shows all different aspects of the whole like problem,
Yeah.
and I think that it's good. It's like the purpose of it is supposed to be good, not to bring about.
And
bad.
high school was a hard time,
Yeah.
especially with bullies and
hardest.
everything.
No.
So going through that and the fact that they're highlighting that and, okay, this is a normal thing, everyone goes through those type of problems, it might be a good thing.
Right.
Exactly.
What do you think, Sean?
Well, I mean, it's a tough topic, but this isn't the first time suicide has been portrayed.
Exactly.
I mean, dating back to Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, suicide, and Dead Poets Society. I remember I watched that in health class, and I actually heard that they're showing this in health class and talking about it in health classes now. So I think it is spreading awareness.
Yeah.
I think it's good, and I think it's something that is terrible, and experiencing that in high school, it was tough, and I think
Definitely
maybe
tough.
awareness is what we need,
Yeah.
Tough
Yeah,
topic.
No,
definitely a tough topic. But this next one, guys, this one got me shook when I saw this. In celebrity news, Lala and Carmelo Anthony have reportedly separated after 7 years of marriage. They were together for 14 years. They have a 10-year-old son together. And according to TMZ, the split was after months of irreconcilable differences. There has also been reports stating Carmelo's alleged infidelities. Is it possible to remain faithful in 2017?
That shouldn't even be a question. Are you kidding me? I mean, like, is it possible to stay faithful? If you're in a relationship, you
Definitely.
should stay faithful.
Absolutely.
If you don't want to stay faithful and you're thinking about cheating, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. This gets me so
Dunzo.
worked
Can I
up.
get an
Okay?
amen?
So if you're having the thoughts about it, break up with the person. There's no need to cheat. And it disgusts me that you have your kid with someone, and then you cheat on them.
Yeah.
The divorce is the step before that happens. You have to have respect. You don't truly love someone if you cheat on them.
I think it's the whole athlete thing too, like, and just Hollywood in general and all that. But they just think that they're above it. I think, and they don't really care. I mean, they care about their feelings, but when these girls are being thrown at them, and they're like, oh, I'm a pro basketball player. It comes with a lifestyle. That's what I think it. Really comes, which is not fair to Lala. That's not fair to anybody. No. Exactly what you just said. Like, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you have that mentality, because it's just not fair. It's not
almost
fair.
the price of fame if you really think about
Right,
it.
right.
When you get into that world, we don't know about what they go through. It's probably much more than we could ever even imagine. But still, at the end of the day, come on. If you're in a relationship with someone for 15 years, just break up. If you really aren't about the marriage anymore, don't cheat, because that puts her even more pain
Right.
Yeah.
instead of going through just a divorce.
And the child too
And
has to grow up
he's
like
10.
that. Yeah, that's not.
And having that in the
And then in the
newspapers.
news,
Right,
The
then
headlines,
when he
that's terrible.
grows up and he
Right.
sees, okay, my dad cheated on my mom, and it was like this huge thing.
Right.
And that will probably stay with him forever.
Maybe he'll be a
We
cheater.
need faith. We need
Yeah.
loyalty, people.
Loyalty.
That's the problem with our world. You can't trust people.
No.
And honesty is key as well.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
think it comes right hand in hand. Faith, honesty, loyalty, they're all just one
You just let them
one
know,
big family
hey, I'm
that we
starting
need
to
in
have.
2017.
I'm over it.
I'm starting to second guess it. You
Yeah.
know? And then
We're just like, I'm over it.
you give them a warning, not just like boom.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. But in much lighter news, Tyra Banks has confirmed she is reprising her role as Eve, the doll who was accidentally brought to life in the sequel of Life Size. Tyra describes it as a fun and edgy update geared towards the audience of young adults who tuned into the original as kids. Life Size 2 is set to air on Freeform in December 2018. What childhood movies do you want to see all grown up?
Ooh, for me, well, first off, is Lindsay Lohan going to be in?
I really
she
doubt
gonna
it.
be
I
I would
really
definitely
doubt
see
it.
that movie. I'm
No.
definitely looking forward to seeing
It'd
it.
be a different Lindsay Lohan, that's for
Just
sure.
a little different.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how that would work out with
something.
this Lindsay Lohan in this movie.
Right.
But
I don't know.
Tyra,
I would
she
love
could
to see
probably still look
Oh.
as good as she did in the first movie.
Absolutely.
She looked
does.
great.
She's
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah.
But for me, I would love to see Mighty Ducks. All back, and they're like
like
trying to
50
make it in the NHL. I loved Mighty Ducks growing up.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
remember the soundtrack. They had Queen, We Will Rock You, and Goldberg. You gotta love Goldberg.
Oh my
I just want
God.
to see. I
They're
just wanna
like
see that
grown
flying
men
V
now.
come together again. You know.
I definitely see that. For me,
Agreed.
I'm more, I watched, that was one of the movies, like, had that, when you, in the cars, you had that, you watch TV all the time, like even a 20-minute ride, you would throw in a movie. So my mom had one of those cars, so that was one of like the 3 movies that we constantly watched. So I watched that over
Really,
and over, so
Mom?
I'm so excited for that. But if I had to pick some others, I would do another Princess Diaries, because I loved that one.
Did you see
Chapter
that in the
2.
headlines? They said they were going to come out with another one. Was that
I
just like a
did. I
fake?
did see that, but I haven't heard anything
haven't
about
heard
it.
anything
So,
of it either.
and I also was thinking another Mean Girls, and I heard that there was a possibility for that.
yeah.
But I haven't. Yeah, I haven't heard.
With
anything.
Lindsay Lohan again.
I know.
Lindsay was lit back in the
was.
day.
Oh, yeah.
She was in
Herbie.
Parent Trap,
Parent
Herbie,
Trap.
Parent Trap is a
Confessions
great
of a
one.
Teenage Drama Queen.
Yeah.
Parent Trap's another one.
See?
Love that
So you guys remember Brink?
Brink.
Yes, the skate movie on Disney Channel.
God, I'm blanking. Rollerblading.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
we gotta
that
get that.
was okay.
Or
So nobody
Johnny
blades
Tsunami,
anymore.
man.
Wendy
Yeah,
Wu,
Johnny Tsunami.
Homecoming
was one of my
Warrior.
favorites.
What's that?
Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior
Oh
on
my
Disney
God.
Channel.
Yeah.
You guys
That's-
remember?
I forgot about that.
Let's just
one.
throw in
know.
High School Musical now. We'll get Zac Efron back in there.
Maybe college musical. It'll be a little
College
more
musical?
R-rated.
Right.
All right, but we have a super fun season 4 finale today. I'm stoked. When we come back, watch us play a new game of Let's Face It. But first, let's watch our interview with the CEO of a new app people are calling the Uber of makeup artists, called Mainstream. Check it out.
Hey Temple Talk fans, I'm here at the 1900 block of Market Street at the brand new app Mainstream. We're here at their headquarters. It is the first on-location beauty and wellness app founded by CEO and co-founder Santos Gonzalez. Let's take a look. All right, so a really cool thing about Mainstream is that customers are able to use both their budget and their personal style when selecting someone. So I download the app myself. So you browse, you select, and then you book. So if you were someone in the Philadelphia area who wanted to become a stylist for your app, how does that process go?
So how that process works, you can download our provider app, different from our user app. So you just do Mainstream provider. Then once you put in your information, we'll get your info on our end. Then our customer service rep, she'll reach out to you, and we set up what we call auditions. This is just to make sure your quality of beauty services is kind of up to par with the product we want to put out on our app. So we just have beauty stylists. They conduct a beauty service, whether that be a blowout, makeup, whatever. And then once they conduct it, we see that they're following the right guidelines, safety, hygiene. Then we invite them to go live on our app. So every stylist on our app has been pre-approved and verified.
I know that a lot of things people ask, like, oh, that's a really cool app, but are they all licensed? So all of your stylists are licensed and trained?
Correct. Yeah, they're all licensed and trained. We like to think we have some of the best providers in Philadelphia.
And then I saw, so you can book actual appointments at salons through your app, right? There's like a at salon option. So how does that work? So are you like connected with different beauty salon like locations? So it's not always at your own home or something, like you can book to go to an actual salon as well?
Yeah, so you can book Louis Christian, 21M Salon, and we have a few others. At that point, the app just becomes a scheduling tool. So you get like a reminder that your appointment's coming up. You can pre-approve your stylist, and then at that exact time, you just walk into the salon and there's no wait time.
How did you first get involved with the app?
So actually, it's kind of like a rags to riches story. So I started passing out flyers for the app. So coming out of college, I had a safe job offer at an SEO company. Decided to turn it down and kind of take a risk, and I just applied for this job on Craigslist. Worked my way from the bottom, kept emailing the CEO to the point I'm full-time employee and I'm the business development manager.
So what does it mean to be the business development manager of a startup company here in Philadelphia?
So what that means, you do a little bit of everything. I'm involved with marketing, sales, help with accounting, help manage our interns. So I'm kind of like a jack of all trades in a sense. So I kind of get involved with a little bit of everything.
What's your everyday experience here in the office?
So what I love about it, like, no day is the same. Like, for example, today I worked on our Lyft partnership. So I was working with our design intern to kind of create a nice flyer that's going to go in for this partnership. One day, like, we were at a photo shoot yesterday, so I was at Evo at Drexel. So we kind of bounce around.
How would you describe the team that you work with and the environment here?
So we're a young team. I'm actually one of the oldest employees, and I'm 23. So our other full-time, Veronica, who does customer service, she's 23 as well. It's a young environment. It's a fast environment because we work in tech, and it's just exciting. Every day is pretty exciting.
Where are you guys going from here?
So currently we're in 3 markets: Philadelphia, New York, Miami. But we have plans probably over the next 6 months to start launching in hopefully 6 more cities by 2018. So expect us to, be making some noise, and we're hoping to become a household name.
All right, everybody, so I know you're loving the Mainstream app just as much as I am, so go on your smartphones and download their app. They are the biggest lifesaver. You're going to need it. Now, for the last time, I'm Ashley Flowers, and this is Temple Talk.
We're back here at Temple Talk. We're playing a new game that we call Let's Face It. We'll go one by one to pick a question, and then we'll all vote at once on which host we think would fit. Let's begin. This is going to be super
I'm
juicy.
excited for this.
I'm going to go first.
All right.
This is going to be super juicy. All right, ready? Most likely to forget to go to a Temple Talk meeting. All right, who do we pick? Oh, wait.
Me?
Hurry. Wait, why me?
So, Sean, you lost it.
What?
Oh, wait, no, it's
Wait,
Rich.
why me? I run the meeting.
It's so true, dude.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I just didn't want it to be all me. It's my birthday.
Oh my
You guys
gosh.
were
I think
attacking
so.
me like
I mean, I do forget sometimes. I wake up from a nap
you
and
did
I'm
forget
like,
once too.
yeah.
You did too.
But you guys are always good. You call me, you're like,
no,
where are
that's not
you?
me. I'm always on time.
No, we have a
I'm
meeting
always
tonight,
there.
I'm
right?
like, oh yeah, I'm on the
Oh,
way.
right. We have a meeting tonight.
You
I'll be
know.
there in 5.
And then
Oh, yeah, I'll
I'm
be there in 5.
let me shower.
Or Sean will like skateboard there real quick. I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm there.
Killing it
I'm
on the
you are.
skateboard.
Yeah.
I'm like speed lightning on that thing.
That's true.
That's a thing.
That's true. I've seen you before. Like I was driving in a car and
Oh,
I
yeah.
like looked out the window and saw you. Right.
Yeah, I whip. I like to race some of the cars on the streets.
All right, birthday boy,
You're
you're
next.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
So pick a good one.
This is so much fun already.
And we have
Oh, 1.
2. I know. Getting excited. Most likely to marry a stranger in Vegas.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Who would I choose for this one?
Oh, okay.
It's happened.
Maybe we should go to Vegas.
Oh, wait,
and
you
just-
picked yourself too?
Yeah, I mean, I can see myself
Okay, you
doing
all
it.
picked yourself. Sean was my second choice after
Yeah,
me. I
I'll
feel
take
like
that.
I would be the one to
I think
do
that's a
that.
compliment, honestly.
Well,
But
now
Sean
we all have to
too.
go to Vegas and get married. Like,
Yeah,
this just has to
let's
happen.
do it.
I think I'll have to
You sit that one out.
sit that one.
Yeah, maybe it'll like shift up that loyalty stuff we were talking about too.
Right.
Stranger
I think it's time
wedding.
to settle down. I mean, I'm 22. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, let's
You
go
just
to
go to
Vegas.
Vegas.
Marry a
I don't
stranger.
think a lady in Vegas is going to
Grandpa.
help you out with that
You
one.
need someone in
sounds
town to
so
take
lady.
care of that story.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Most likely to have their own TV show. Oh,
I think
This
I
is
got
tough.
something going on here.
see, I don't even have to think about these.
I'm giving it to
Oh,
Maurice.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, what? I was the only one? I'm sorry, Rachel.
I didn't want to pick myself for that one. I
you
feel
too.
bad.
Okay,
You know, I
go.
mean, why
You
are we
go.
like take over the show? This should be called the Rachel Show.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I kind of like the sound of it. The Rachel Show. The Rachel Show. Ba, 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 ba.
I'm taking Wendy's spot. So I'm coming for you, Miss Williams.
Oh goodness.
All right, next
Go
one.
ahead.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alrighty. Let's see here. Most likely to move to a foreign country.
You know what?
Who'd we all pick? Oh,
You got the
We're
hairstyle, dude.
divided. Like, I'm not
You know-
green.
you would get like this, like, you know, travel lust one day, like, and you'd be like,
I could.
well, I'm gonna go to like France or something.
Well, since I already have the accent, I feel like I could definitely go to Australia.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Why did you study abroad there?
I don't know. My parents were like, you know, we adopted you when you were so little. Why don't you go back? And I was like,
I feel like you would just pick all your stuff up and go.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like I might
definitely.
escape. I've had the
That's
thoughts
totally
before.
fair. You could and you like would just live, you know, in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You would live outside. You would put a tent up. You would.
Oh,
live
I
there.
definitely
yeah.
want to
Yeah.
live in the woods off the environment
Yeah, exactly.
for like at
See, that's
least
what I mean.
one
Yeah.
summer. You know what I'm saying? Just one
it doesn't
summer.
surprise
I
me
agree.
at all.
Maybe while I'm in a foreign country, you know? Colombia. That's what I got
Okay.
set on. Bogota.
Nice.
See, not for me. I would
No?
pick, you know, somewhere. I don't know, Hawaii.
Aruba.
Why
Yes,
is-
let's go
yeah,
back.
that's the
Aruba.
United
I went.
States.
Yep.
Australia's my place. I'm going.
All right,
This
Justin.
makes sense.
All right.
Is it? No, wait,
no, it's
you.
yours.
Is
You,
it again?
yeah.
Come on. You gotta keep
Let's
going. I
face
like
it.
these questions.
These are so fun. Okay. Most likely to be hungry 24/7.
Oh.
I have to do it again. I mean,
don't
I
know.
am hungry 24/7.
Yeah.
I have a tiny stomach, so I'm actually never really that.
We're not on the same page with this one.
Yeah. See,
Really?
So I guess maybe Justin wins this.
Wow, you
Well,
think
I mean-
you think I'm a pig? You think I'm eating all the time? What are you trying to say?
You are always eating before we go
That
on.
is
That
true.
is
That
true.
is
true.
But he just
Yeah.
wants some energy
Need a little
for
bit
the
of
show.
fuel,
Yeah,
fuel,
you gotta
you
get
know?
ready.
I didn't even think about that, Sean.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Sean is like all of these.
Well, that's okay. I'll take
All right,
it.
your turn.
All right,
Sean.
your turn.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
This seems like a good one. I can feel it. Most likely to marry a celebrity. I'm coming for you, Kylie.
Rachel wins.
Definitely. I feel like a celebrity would introduce herself to Rachel and she'll be like, okay, you want to get married?
Right.
Every time I like interview a celebrity or like I'll go up to a celebrity and it's like a deadbeat celebrity or whatever, they'll be like, so how old are you? And it's like some 40-year-old man and I'm like, hey, like I wouldn't do that in real life, but since they're a celeb, I'm like, okay, maybe. Okay. Maybe. Sorry, Dad. I know Dad's in the audience. But it's happening.
Going to
He's
There we
Vegas.
go. All right,
Okay.
I'll pick the next one. Let's see. Most likely to get lost in the city. Oh, that's a tough one.
Me?
We're doing this to each other.
I know, you know?
But
What?
yeah.
Right back at
Whoa.
you. What? Morgan?
I mean,
getting
when me and
lost in the
Rachel
city?
went to shoot a segment in the city, we were both like, wait, where do
What?
we go? And we were like, wait, where's Soul Cycle? And then we look and it's literally right across
Right
the
in
street
front
from
of
us.
us.
See, like I just Uber everywhere.
Same.
So
But
it's
yeah.
like, I don't
Yeah.
even
That's
need a
true.
map anymore. It's pretty great.
this
Yeah, I
is
have an internal map
Thing of the
myself.
past now. It doesn't-
millennial.
Yeah,
Tell
Boy
ya.
Scouts help me out with the maneuvering. You know?
Me? My turn?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Most likely to go a week without showering.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna shower in the woods, you know? I mean, I smell pretty
Have you
nice,
showered today,
you know?
Sean?
I did.
It's his
I'm not gonna lie,
birthday. You're
there's
gonna
a
have to
few
shower on your
episodes where I
birthday.
kind of like the oily look, so
Yeah.
I just, you know, take
It
take-
works
we
for
could
you, though.
smell
Former.
it, definitely. Yeah, we can smell it.
I think
For
today
his
I smell
birthday,
pretty
we got him
fresh.
some cologne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin Klein.
He needed
You need
it.
it. You need that right now.
Thank you guys so much.
You're-
I didn't even know. You guys didn't even give it to me yet.
I just
Oh, you
really
guys are
surprised,
great.
but it's fine.
Whose turn is it?
I think we have one more.
One more?
Two more?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, one
Check it
more.
out.
Okay, the last one.
Most likely to go skydiving.
Oh.
Ooh, this is.
I don't know. You know what?
I'm going Morgan. Haven't you skydived?
I already went.
Yeah.
I got that one right.
I'm going again. It's scheduled May 13th, so it'll be my second time going. You guys
really
gotta
wanna
go.
do it, yeah.
It's, I mean,
these
once
are
this
all-
gets
Yeah, no,
Right,
better,
this
yeah.
guy over here is holding me back.
Definitely. But it's like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
You guys, I recommend every single person has to go once in their life.
I want to try that
It's
indoor
crazy.
skydiving.
Yes,
first.
my friend did that. She said it was a lot of fun.
Really?
But see, now that I did the actual one, I feel like if I did that, it wouldn't
It
be
would-
Yeah, it's
right,
like going
you know,
back.
I might as well pay
Well,
for the full
after
ride.
the show, we will go skydiving.
Let's
But
do
that
it.
was
You heard it here.
so much fun. Oh my gosh.
It was
So
fun.
much
Stick
That was
around
fun.
because we will be right back with Neha Raman, who's taking the business world by storm with her line of DIY nail polish. But first, watch Sean's trip to this year's NFL draft in Philadelphia. Check it out.
Sean Michael Gnitzcavich here at the 2017 NFL Draft. right here on Benjamin Franklin Parkway, Philadelphia. Today, maybe the next Peyton Manning, Marshawn Lynch, Tom Brady will be drafted and change the future of the NFL. Stay tuned as we talk to fans from across the country about what they think about their NFL draft experience. I'm here with the New York Giants fan, Marcus.
Yes.
Marcus, you're wearing the Lawrence Taylor jersey. Do you think the Giants might select a Lawrence Taylor this year in the draft?
No, I think we're going to be looking at offensive linemen, but definitely if the linebacker that we're looking at is not picked up by the second round, we'll definitely go in that direction.
And I'm with Stephanie, Jim, and Jake, Cleveland Brown fans. So guys, what are the chances you guys will win more than one game this year? Let me hear it.
100%. 100%.
Yeah?
100%.
You think this is the year that Cleveland really breaks out?
We're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah?
Yes.
And you're willing to put money on that?
No.
Hi, I'm here with a Detroit Lions fan, Arista. Now, Arista, what do you think about the draft this year? What do you think the Lions are going to do?
You know, I think it's really heavy on defense, and the Lions have a lot of problems on the defensive side of the ball. So, you know, going there first is what they should really do. You know, they have a lot of mock drafts that link them to have a tight end in the first round. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, they have no linebackers. They're in a division with Aaron Rodgers. Go defense. Go defense.
I'm here with Jaguars cheerleaders, Emily and Allison with 1L. I have a few questions for you guys. So is cheerleading, is that kind of like a draft? Is that how you guys got on the team? Was there a combine that you guys participated in?
We had an audition process. Okay. So it took a few weeks and we cut down every week and we finally had our final team at the end of the week.
What do you guys think about the Niners this year? You think we can make a draft pick that'll take us to the Super Bowl again?
About a year or two away from that right now. We just rebuilding. So we got to start with that quarterback situation.
You're very fashionable, I can see. Do you get that from Cam Newton?
No, I get this from myself. I've been going to these drafts for years and stuff, so I decided to get into character, to dabble and look debonair, you know what I mean, for the event. I've been doing this like for game time Sundays and for the draft. I'm here with Philadelphia Eagles fans, Henry and John. How do you guys feel about the draft this year?
Excited. You know, we're ready for somebody to make a difference. We're ready to trade down.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then everybody can prove. Okay. That's what we want. We get more draft picks. We have a lot of holes to fill. You know, so that might do us well too.
Now, Philly Jesus, who is Jesus' football team?
Philadelphia Eagles, all day, every day, 215 Live.
And who is Jesus' favorite football player?
Jesus is the true football player.
What do fanatics, cheerleaders, and Jesus all have in common? They all love football. Live from the 2017 NFL Draft here in Philadelphia, I'm Sean Michael Gnitzcavich, and this is Temple Talk. She's one of the stars of TLC's new show, Girl Starter.
She is also here to tell us all about Rungh Cosmetics, her line of do-it-yourself nail polish.
So everyone, please help us give a warm welcome to Neha Raman.
Woo! Thanks for joining us today.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
So tell us about the new show, Girl Starter. What's the basis of it?
So it's basically a show about young female entrepreneurs, between 18 and 24, and we basically come on the show to start businesses, and the grand prize winner wins a prize package of $100,000 to start their business.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
a lot on the line. So how did you get into this competition? How were you cast for the show?
So it's actually the funniest story. I literally was just forwarded an email with the casting application. And I was just like, this is kind of weird. Never heard of the show because it's brand new. And I was like, whatever, I'll just apply for it. Worst that's going to happen is that I never hear from them. So I applied for it, and I heard from casting like the next day. And I went through about 4 rounds of casting, and then I got cast on the show.
Yeah, very surreal.
Awesome. Yeah, it was crazy.
Awesome. What was it like being on the show?
Being on the show was honestly incredible. It was such a rewarding experience. I learned a lot. I mean, they were some of the longest days I've ever worked in my life because filming days were like 14-hour-long days, so they were super, super long. But I mean, everyone was incredible, from the cast to the crew to the whole entire team at Girl Starter. Everyone was just amazing, and it was an awesome experience.
That's awesome. And I bet you being with all these young, driven entrepreneurs that probably helped you grow yourself as an entrepreneur. So what are some of the ways that Girl Starter helped you as an entrepreneur become what you are today?
Yeah, I mean, from everyone who was kind of involved with the show, especially some of the girls in the cast too, everyone kind of has their own tips and tricks of like kind of the ways that they kind of have done their business. And then we also got to meet some mentors and some really awesome people who also have kind of made it along the way. So it's great that they're a part of our network now too. So I've learned a lot. And one of the cool things about the show is that everyone who's watching is also going to learn a lot, you know, by watching us kind of start businesses.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Now, let me get this right. You're a student, you're on the show, and you have your own business. How do you manage all that time? Because I would like to know.
My life is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'd say.
For sure. For the show specifically, though, I actually did end up taking off a year for school to shoot the show, just because I was going to be away in New York for like about 7 weeks. And I was like, there's no way I can do school and my business and shoot a show at the same time.
Definitely.
So, you know, one of those kind of had to go on hold. So I decided to take off from school a little bit. I was like, I can always come back and do that. But just being on the show and trying to run my business at the same time was already kind of crazy because, like I said, we had the longest hour days ever. But I did it.
Definitely. That's awesome. I applaud you completely because I struggled just being a student.
Oh my God, yeah. It was hard, and there were definitely nights where we wouldn't sleep a lot, but, you know, you do what you have to do.
Those are some of the best nights, though.
They were. I mean, it was very challenging, and it was hard to kind of, you know, manage time, and especially when you're running back and forth and all that. But, you know, it was rewarding, and it was a lot of fun. So
yeah. So I'm dying to hear about this.
Yeah,
the nail
me
polish,
too.
the product. So the name Rungh, it's such an interesting name. How did you come up with that name?
So Rungh actually means colors in Hindi. So, you know, it's kind of a little bit of like everything that I am. So, and it was a fun, unique name that hasn't really been introduced yet. So that's what I went with.
I want to know, how did you even get the idea behind this?
Yeah. So I actually started this when I was in high school. I was like this huge nail polish fiend. Like I was really big into nail art, and I would watch a lot of like YouTube tutorials, and I was constantly growing my nail polish collection. And after a while, I kind of got tired of seeing the same colors over and over again. So I wanted my own custom approach to make my own custom shades. And I looked it up, realized that there really wasn't anything out there that did that. And then one time I was actually at the hardware store, I think it was at like Home Depot or something, and I saw how they made paint. And they basically take a base can of paint and then type in a color combination, and that dispenses a certain amount of pigment into the can, creating that custom shade of paint. So I was like, oh my God, if I can make a mini version of that, I could apply it to nail polish. So that's kind of how this whole thing got started.
Oh, wow. So this is custom nail polish.
Yes.
Do you mind showing us
how
it's
love
done?
To. Yeah, sure thing.
I mean, these colors are, wow. As you can tell, I love nail polish as well.
Of course. I mean,
he was like, can we paint my nails on the show?
I was really about it. You know, I'm more of like of a foot. You know, I like the beauty that it brings to the feet. But,
okay. I like appreciate the offer, but you know, I'm gonna pass on that one. But you
let us know how it works.
Next time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So basically all you do is you kind of just like pick up a bottle, super simple. And then you kind of pick up any two colors that you want to use. So I'll just do this kind of really pretty gray. I actually have it on my nails today.
Oh, wow.
So, and then you kind of grab, we have a mixer in here, and you have to put a battery in it, but you know, I already planned it. Put a battery in already, and then there's like mixing wands under it. So just gonna grab one of these.
Wow.
How did you get into like the technology of all this as well? Is that?
Yeah, so actually we had to have our mixer prototyped because all the other things that we had tried out before were really too big, or like they wouldn't fit into a nail polish bottle, or they would spin too fast and it would make it way too frothy. So we actually went to a prototyping engineer to actually get this kind of prototyped and made for us. So this is like literally specially designed for our nail polish set, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, that's how that got started.
Yeah, I love the idea of customization. I mean, you see it now with you know, Chipotle, Blaze, Subway, You know?
Yeah, it's actually
food bringing to nail polish. I like it. You know?
Actually, yeah, it's starting to become a growing trend, especially within the cosmetics realm, because that's kind of an area that hasn't really been tapped into yet. So it's kind of cool that now we're doing this. So this is what I do for fun. So what you can do is you can just kind of pull the top off, and sometimes if they're being really obnoxious, I bring a pair of scissors with me, and you can just kind of like snip the top off, which is like super easy.
Sparkles.
Yeah, and then you just like dump the pigment into the bottle. Super easy.
Crazy. My mind is blown
This is
right
magic.
now.
Magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never can get tired of like colors anymore.
Yeah, there's actually there's over 132 combinations you can actually make. So like you can entertain yourself for like forever if you really wanted.
Definitely, and I'm guessing the nail color on your nails is something that you made too.
Yeah, the one I'm actually making right now is actually what I'm wearing on my nails right now.
Wow.
So once you kind of have your pigment in here, I just kind of like tap it in so it kind of settles. And then you just kind of stick the mixer in and blend. And then like you literally hold it here for like a few seconds.
Oh my gosh.
And then your custom shade is made.
Wow. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That is the future.
And
right
it's
there.
done. Yeah, so yeah.
The future's here, everyone.
Super easy. Super
Nail
cool.
polish.
Yeah.
Who did people help you along the way? Like who would you say your biggest influences are? Because
for me, my parents were incredible. They were super supportive, which was amazing. I know a lot of people don't really have that, and they've always been in the entrepreneurial mindset. They were like, start a business, and like that's kind of the way of the future almost. So they were super helpful in terms of like finding manufacturing, obviously funding, because I kind of got started in this whole realm when I was 16, 17, didn't have money for a production run, still don't. So they were really, really awesome in terms of getting that set up and really helping on the back end of business. And I've been learning a lot as we go. I mean, we've all been learning a lot as we go. No one in my family has experience in products, so this was entirely new for all of us. And
well, now you do. I'm sure you learned a lot on the way.
I mean, I'm still like learning. I mean, I know a lot more than I did, a few years ago, but I continue to learn a lot more, and that's kind of what entrepreneurship and starting a business is all about. I mean, you're never really an expert. So
definitely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And we are excited to watch your growth and support you on the TLC show Girl Starter. And if you want more information on Rungh Cosmetics, you can visit runghRung.com and check out Neha on TLC's Girl Starter on April 28th.
That's this Friday.
Yeah.
Woo!
7 p.m.
That's exciting.
I'm excited. I'll check it out for sure. Now let's head out to campus to watch my coverage on Camp TU, Temple's end of the year festival.
Yes.
Hey guys, we're here at Camp TU, an event organized by Student Activities to help everyone de-stress before those finals. There's a zip line, a petting zoo, and all kinds of food trucks. I mean, what more could you ask for? So let's walk around and see what everyone has to say about it. These two brave souls just went ziplining. Did you guys ever think you would see a zip line on campus?
Not a tumble, no. Yeah, I never did. I never thought.
How was it? Are you scared of heights at all or no?
No, not really. I was a little nervous at first because I didn't know what to expect. It was a good experience. Yeah, I was pretty scared to jump at first, but once I got down, it was like amazing.
So how are you enjoying the night so far?
It's great. I mean, free food, free shirts. What else can you ask for?
What events have you done?
Zip lining, petting the animals, and then just waiting for the food.
The ice cream looks pretty good on this warm night.
Very good.
Brian, he's Assistant Director of Student Activities. Brian, how did they come up with the theme for this year's activity?
I came up with it actually last summer because I grew up in a summer camp with my mom being the director, and I thought, what a great way to bring an event to campus in an inner city to activities around the campus so that they can appeal to every different kind of interest of students.
Definitely. And how do you feel that this will help students de-stress right before finals?
I think eating free food always de-stresses students. I think getting free t-shirts, watching a movie, hanging out, and I think tonight is the perfect weather for this time of event.
As you can see, this event was a huge success. So many students came out and everybody is ready to take on those finals next week. I'm Morgan Kolakowski reporting to you for Temple Talk.
Welcome back, Temple Talk fans. It's time for What's Trending. Now, where do I begin? Now, this story has me a little too excited. The Grey's Anatomy star, Jesse Williams, and his wife, Erin are getting a divorce after 5 years of marriage. The reason for their split are still unknown, but if you know me, you know that I have the biggest crush on Jesse Williams, so I don't wish divorce on anyone, but this might be my time, so I'm gonna slide in there. But all right, so I have more drama for you. As college students, we all benefit from cheap knockoff fashion alternatives. However, our low price hookups aren't looking too good. Fashion lawsuits have been trending like crazy this month. Puma is currently suing Forever 21 for selling confusingly similar products to their Fendi by Rihanna and Puma creepers, bow slides, and fur slides. Puma claims that the clothing store is ripping off their design. Forever 21 is up for an intense battle against Puma, Rihanna, and Fenty shoes. But Puma is not the only one fed up with these trademark infringements. Coachella is now suing Free People and their parent company, Urban Outfitters. They're accusing them of selling Coachella merchandise without the festival's permission. Now, what do these lawsuits mean for the struggling college fashionista? We'll have to wait and find out. Lastly, this past week has been huge for the city of brotherly love. Philadelphia was the host of the 123rd Penn Relays Carnival, the 82nd annual NFL Draft, and not to mention it was Philly Tech Week, the Philly Black Pride celebration as well. This city is booming with activity, and Temple Talk was right in the action. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Temple Talk TV for everything Temple, Philly, and entertainment related. I'm Ashley Flowers, and that's what's trending. Yes. So before I end this episode, our season finale, I just wanted to say a few words about my time here at Temple Talk. Season 1, there was no entertainment talk show on TUTV. It was all news and sports, and me and two of my best friends and a bunch of other my best friends when we were 18, 17, freshman year, we wanted to start something where we could do what we wanted to do and we could have more creativity. So Luke Fry and Marissa Gilletto started this show, and I started off as, I held the applause sign. I see you, girl. That was me, season 1, and then I worked my way up all the way to season 4. And this experience was hands down the best experience I had here. My 4 years at Temple, it taught me a lot, not just about being on camera, but there's a lot of work that goes into making a show like this, weeks and weeks of preparation. So thank you to everyone who has ever helped us out. We clearly had a huge set change. We had a lot of different changes behind the scenes also. So honestly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, everyone who has ever helped me out and helped my craziness. But I just want to say, thank you. And I think this show will go wonders. Like after all the OGs are gone, shout out to Luke and Marissa. After we're all gone, you guys are going to take this show to crazy heights. I already know it. I can see it. It's definitely going there. But let's wrap this up. Thank you so much to our audience for coming today. We also want to thank Neha Raman for joining us today. Be sure to follow us on social media to keep up with all things entertainment. Check back with us in the fall for our season premiere and brand new host.
And also, we just brought this to Rachel. We're gonna miss her a lot here.
Thank you.
Love you, babe.
I love you too, babe. You started saying bae after me.
We'll never replace Rachel on the show. There's no replacing her. Nope.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel Keller here for Temple Talk, a brand new correspondent. Temple alum Kunal Nair is back. We are here at Edward Olson Hall. We're going to talk with Temple alum Kevin Nagandi and ESPN host. All right, Cedric the Entertainer, thank you so much for coming.
Hi, Rachel.
How are you?
Oh my God, Nicki Minaj's perfume.
It's 80 degrees out here. Everyone is stunting.
Sure that we really recess the eye.
We're like, whoo, like doing all of our voices every.
I came with my own lighting.
Alois is our guy. We've known his art for a couple.
Rachel Keller.
Hey, and listen to this. And she's like, what? Yeah, work. Yeah.
Rachel Keller.
So I am back.
Yeah, they didn't. The
Look,
guys
look,
didn't teach you well.
look at that's the ideal rap. Rapping is hard.
Yeah. And they should be if they want to. They should be allowed to if they want to. Divorce? I was like, are you serious? Divorce? Hey everyone, welcome back to Temple Talk. We're back for a new semester, which has also brought us a new host. That's sexy. Check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Rachel Keller for Temple Talk. I'm Rachel Keller. I'm Rachel Keller. This is Rachel Keller. I'm Rachel Keller. Back to you guys in the studio. Thank you, guys. So make sure you check us out right here next time on